Hello my boys, good morning. This is an update for my Totem Master build. So I did some changes to the skill tree. These changes you will put in effect after you reach level 91, so it's ideal. We will discuss the skill tree and how you can boost your DPS even further. This build remains very tanky and quite lazy. Okay my boys, now we are in game. In the first part of the video I will address the skill tree changes and then I will do some gameplay footage for all the new channel visitors. This is a one button build mostly, you will just walk and press totem like this, which is incredibly satisfying to watch. And not only that, the build is quite tanky, very tanky. And the big part for this is the Warbringer Ascendancy that has this node here. So 20% of all the damage that we receive, it's redirected to the totem's life, which is good. We also have these ancestral spirits that act like meat shields. The enemies will attack the totems and these spirits, making a great quality of life. This will also give you some buffs. You can also support various things that help you on the spirits. It's just great. Look at them as an extra defensive layer. And we have also this busted node that now we can block damage from all things. Now even area of effect spells that happen at your feet here, a lot of exploding circles for example, you can block them. Usually you cannot, but because of this ascendancy you can block them. So it's quite tanky one button build, it's new player friendly, I highly recommend it. Now enough talking, I will do two things here. I will explain my skill tree changes that will also put into effect in the mobalytics link. So you have in the build guide in the description of the video these mobalytic links. I will do the changes even here so you can follow them, and I will add two skill trees because actually you can put two here at the top, two build variations. So I'll put it after level 90. I will show you what to do, what changes to do there. So you will stick to the default one here, and then when you reach level 90 you will do the changes that I will address now in this video. So what I did here, I went for the nodes at the top. Yeah, because this one here gives you increased damage per chance to block, and as you can see we have 75 chance to block, so this is 75% increased damage, which is quite big. Not only that this gives us also another jewel socket, so one extra jewel socket and 75% increased damage. This will boost your damage greatly, it's good, especially when you most need it for the end game. And here it's this node, increases block chance, but comes with a downside, reduces global defenses. That's why when you buy your body armor here, make sure that it goes good armor. You want it above 1000. And there are multiple reasons for this actually. If you notice here, we have this node that gives increased armor from equipped body armor. That's why you want a lot of armor on the body armor. Because of that node that reduces global defenses, and because of this thing that increases armor from equipped body armor. So make sure when you buy it with a decent armor roll, yeah? Already my physical damage reduction lower to 46 was 53. Is because of this node here that reduces global defenses. And the other ones give you pure block chance here that you can help you cap to 75. It's harder to cap to 75 because this ascendancy nodes gives you also less block chance, 35%. So it will be harder. But with the anoint that we have here, and with the other block chance nodes, it's easy to cap. Now when I took these nodes, I actually dropped some of the other block chance nodes. For example, these ones, let me think where they are here. This I dropped because we no longer need them, and I took here at the top. Yeah, I will provide the skill tree changes in the mobalytics links again, and this you will do only after you reach level 90 or 91. You also want to take this one, so you place your totem faster. Gives you some attack speed. So now we're placing the totem even faster. But when you start, you really don't have to go for these nodes at the top. They will also make you squishy because of the body armor thing, and you will need to worry about your item. No, you stick to the default one. Actually, with this build reaching level 90, it's pretty easy. After you reach level 90, you will do these changes because refunding points is quite cheap. It doesn't cost a lot of gold, and you will take these nodes at the top. Yeah, good. My boys, now I want to discuss some points from the Info Totem Master channel from the Guild Discord server, because I know some of you guys don't want to join. It's fine, but some points are important. For example, here the trail link, I will provide it also in the mobalytics link, so you have it. Here you can find your rare jewels, which I explained for my build are very important. So here are the search filters. We prioritize with block chance, life regeneration, and one of these damage modifiers. Yeah, so you want to buy it as cheap as possible. Now it raised in price. They used to be 5-10 exalted, now they are more. This is simply because a lot of people are making this build, but if you scan the website more often, you will find good deals. You need to keep refreshing and scanning. I talked about Prism of Belief and plus free Shockwave Totem, but this is extremely expensive, so you don't need it. Yeah, you don't need it. But if you decide to buy one, make sure that it's +2, +3. Don't waste a good rare jewel socket just for +1. If it's +1, do not buy it. You can buy it later if you want. Here it's an important one. I talked about Svalin shield and the surrender. I talked multiple times, so I just had to put it in the info channel because people were asking me again and again. I explained here why Rise of the Phoenix is superior. It raises fire resistance to 80, provides extra fire resistance, a lot of life regeneration, which is one of the core components for my build here. And you can get it with good corruptions for cheap. Like 2 sockets, you can get it for cheap. For Svalin, if you want to get one with good rolls and good corruption, be ready to pay a lot. So the Svalin shield, if you want to use it, it's okay, but you want to buy it with good rolls. Don't buy it anti-perfect, you know, if you just stick with this, it's better. It's better. I explain here why. I noticed quite a lot of you like to weapon swap, so what they have. And here they put 2 maces with +7 to all melee skill gems. This will bump greatly the damage of the totems, but I do not recommend this. When you weapon swap, you become very vulnerable. Inside the maps, when you weapon swap, you don't have a shield anymore. You'll notice that you can die quite easy. So do it at your own risk. I explained if you want to put 2-handed maces here for +14 melee skills, do it at your own risk. You don't need it. Damage is great as it is. Yeah. So if you weapon swap, you do it. Even for bosses, some of those bosses have rare monster modifiers that can cause problems. Yeah, you can die. You weapon swap, you die, you lost the map. But I need to mention that you can do it. Here I explain the interaction from Turtle Charm and Resonating Shield. So if you see that the boss does some crazy area of effect spells, you won't use this because it will disable momentarily the powerful Turtle Charm Ascendancy node. But you pay attention to the boss. Maybe when it gets stunned, you do this 2 times and you will break their armor, you get some rage stacks. It's no big deal. This is a 1-button build mostly. Resonating Shield, it's occasional, mostly from mob bosses. Let me cancel this because it makes a lot of noise. I talked about the amulet. I talked about the rare amulet, but I'm still using, as you can see, the Uldurn amulet. So don't get fooled. People use that amulet and they see the DPS tooltip here for the totems going up. So they see this totem DPS tooltip going up and they think that amulet is much more better. No, it's not much more better. The damage difference, it's actually quite the same. Let me show you here. So I bought one. We have armor, maximum life, increase maximum. This is ideal. I paid a lot for this amulet and I'm still not using it. Let me show you, demonstrate. If we equip this amulet, you will see my DPS tooltip going up. I disable, no. It goes up, this is idea, it's more than 30,000, but we lose a totem. So using an amulet with +4 melee skill gems will make the DPS tooltip go up. And this is a bait for a lot of new players. They think, oh, it's much more greater. No, it's not much more greater, because as a downside, you lose 1 extra totem. So for bossing, for example, you will simply stack all 4 tokens on top of the boss and you will do pretty much the same damage. So a lot of people are getting fooled with this amulet. They see the DPS tooltip and they think, oh, it's so much better. No, it's pretty much the same. I encourage buying this one if you really want to buy one with rare, if it has good modifiers. For example, this one has increased maximum life, has armor, you can buy it. But comes with another downside here. So you have 1 less totem, 1 less ancestral species, and this will make it less lazier for mapping. For mapping, the more totems you have and minions around you, the less likely you are going to be hit. And also when I'm mapping, I like to spread my totems in all directions so they can clear everywhere while I move. So it's actually much more better to have more totems and ancestral spirits. The DPS difference is not that big, yeah, just in the DPS tooltip, but having 1 extra totem, it's better. Here I talked about this anoint. You will do it when you have more currency, because it will increase your movement speed when you block. And this build blocks a lot. So moving faster will allow you to complete the maps faster. Here I stressed about this one. So if you want to do high tier content, maybe you do waste on 16 with the map boss juice, make sure that you buy an uncut skill gem level 20. This will boost the damage of your shockwave totem. I explained that this skill gem scales damage greatly based on gem levels. Yeah. So it's important to notice that even with this amulet, I don't want it. I tried it, I'm not enjoying it. I want to play as lazy as possible, and this thing cuts 1 totem and 1 minion, which is not good. So enough talking, let's do some map showcase. Now I will do it. So my boys, for the gameplay showcase, I have this area here. We have a map boss, we have expedition, we have ritual, irradiation, and if we get lucky, we also will get corruption. Because we have the Atlas points here, so here 30% chance that the map will also get corruption, yeah? These points will make the boss more difficult. You see, map difficulty for the boss. So the boss will be tanky, will do more damage, and it's perfect for the showcase here. Oh, come on, boy. Oh, man, takes forever. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna put the map here. Waste on 15, of course. And let's do it. This is gameplay showcase for the Totem Lazy build. Yeah? Let's do it. Man, it's loading hard. Oh. Good. A lot of people despise this map because there is fungus everywhere, you know. Fungus! No problem for us. Look, I'm spreading the totems in more directions, so I cover a lot of area so I can clear fast. So I put one totem here, one totem here. Yeah, that's why it's better to have more totems. You can spread it like this, so you don't waste. Also, I'm getting blocked. This will boost my movement speed. I move faster because of the annoying. Remember that we took that annoying that increases movement speed once we block, and we block pretty often. Clear speed, it's so sweet, so sweet. So having a build that it's tanky in these scenarios, it's good. So you stress little about. What you need to pay close attention is the map modifiers, okay? Especially we have a modifier that lowers your regeneration rate. We have a modifier that penetrates your elemental resistances, that's bad. Maybe I will compile a list with all the bad modifiers and I will put it in the guild Discord server. So you can see what to avoid. I'll do that. This build is ideal for farming rituals, Trial of Chaos, you know, ultimatums. Yeah, it's ideal. Also Trial of Sekema. So if you play Path of Exile 1 and you're familiar with Sanctum, considering running Trial of Sekema with this build. It's great. But you need to know what relics to take. You need to be familiar with Sanctums from Path of Exile 1, else you will fail. Yeah. Ultimatums, it's easier. If you're just getting started with Path of Exile 2, just do ultimatums. You have those soul cores that some of them are very expensive. You also have a guaranteed fragment at the end that also sells for a good price. This build simply smashes ultimatums. You just need to know what modifiers to avoid. There are few of them, I think. Again, I should make a list with all the bad modifiers. This can help new players. Yeah, I'll do that also. Today we have the New Year Eve. Sadly, I won't go anywhere. I prepare some beers and I will stay on the balcony and watch the fireworks from home. Yeah. Good. Oh. Man, I got the body black. As you can see, if you check my life of this character, it's pretty much 100% all the time. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is actually sells good. I found it in Ritual. You see, 54. You make money. No, this is not expensive. I will check fast some of these rares because some of them can be crazy expensive. We reroll. Check this. Check this. No, we reroll. Omen of Resurgence. This also, I think it's 6, 7, no, 5 Exalted Orbs. So we can take it, you know. We have one more Ritual Altar. We're gonna do it. I'm checking fast some of these rares. I explained some of them can be crazy expensive, so make sure that you also check the rares. Yeah. Okay, this we did it. Go at the bottom. Notice how I'm spreading my totems. This is how you should play it. So you don't waste time. You put one totem here, and you move. No, you don't want to waste time. If you kill enough monsters, the rare enemies will appear on the minimap with an icon. That's why you should focus to clear everything that you see. This map also has a map boss, I need to stress. We got it with corruption because it's area level master 81. This means that that Atlas node that has 30% chance to give corruption, it triggered. Yeah? This is a great showcase because the map boss has all the difficulty possible levels from the Atlas tree. It's class corruption and irradiation. It's a perfect showcase. I'm gonna do the expedition and I want to explain something here. Because a lot of Saki boys, they don't read these remnants when they detonate. And they can get one-shotted. Some of them are really bad. This we take, based on 15. This is great, more chances to drop logbooks, we wanna take it. But must also gain damage as extra cold. Much more damage they do, eh? We don't evade hits, though we can take this. Chaos damage, you know, you don't want to make it too hard. So that's why you read. Immune to physical damage you won't take because you don't deal damage anymore. I can put like this and we do it. So you want to read these remnants. A lot of Saki boys don't read them. Yeah, if it's too rippy, you will die, of course. This is true for a lot of builds. There's one that makes the monsters always crit, for example. It's pretty bad. You put the totems and you move, you will be fine. So the expedition monsters can get very rippy, very rippy. Okay, let's take this, take this. Okay, take this. They should make the chest much more visible because I barely see them. You see the excavated chest. Yeah, they need to make them easier to spot. I'm not seeing them, you know, I'm blind. Okay, you got the idea. Now let's find the map boss. This is what you need to understand. You want to read them. Here is the map boss. So the map boss is just as fuck. Has all the Atlas nodes for difficulty, has irradiation and corruption. Let's see how it goes. This is the best example that I could find of for mapping. Oh. You see, these minions also help. Here when he does the boulder you want to move because you don't want to get hit by that.
Come get me!
Come get me! Oh! Where he teleported, man? Make sure that you always have totems around you because they redirect some of the damage. Good, and he died. And this was with the Atlas, all the Atlas difficulty nodes, so it's good showcase. I'll take this. You see? No problem for this build. Yeah. Here is the last ritual altar. Boom. Let's do it. Check my life, check my life. Area level 81, check my life. Yeah, that's why we play Warbringer, that's why we go with POEGuy style, because we want to be tank. Good. We take this. I cannot reroll anymore. Yeah, I'll take this, why not? And now let's finish the map. We should find all the other rares. Look. They heard me and they appeared on the minimap. I just said let's find all the others and the icons appeared on the minimap. I play so much that I already know when they appear. I'm checking the uncut skill gems because we can drop level 20 skill gems that sell for 2 divine orbs. That's why I hover with the mouse over it. See if it's level 20. In high area levels you can drop them, especially from rare and bosses. Can drop. Oh, here it's an essence, not in. Well, this was the showcase. Yeah, if you have questions, remember you can write in the comments or come on the Guild Discord server. Enjoy and have a happy new year. Good luck.